Hey guys, Dragon Ball for Life here today, and I'm back with another video. Now today's video we're going to be recapping and discussing Dragon Ball Super Manga Chapter 87. Now 87, I read it a little bit earlier. I had to finish, uploading my Saint Scholar video, which I will be finishing the final one next week. But today I want to talk about this. Now I did hear about the whole, Black Frieza stuff and what happened in the end of the Granola arc already. There's the spoilers. Usually I try to avoid them, but seeing Frieza coming back, especially with the new transformation, really caught my attention and I just couldn't help myself. Though luckily it did drop out today, so I got to watch, I got to read the entire thing, so now I'm caught up. What do I think about it? I will get into that later, so let's go through the recap, what happened. Now after this, when Naito comes down and he's trying to heal Granola from his injuries, and he stops for a moment and basically, he just stops, and then Goku and Vegeta are like, "Oh, you're out of energy." He's like, "No, I feel like I have more energy now. I can heal all of you guys," which to me felt kind of like, if I'm being honest, it felt a little bit like plot armor and stuff. Because earlier before, he could barely, heal people, which was weird because Dende could easily heal people and he's far older than him. But he could barely heal people and he could barely heal these guys, especially since they're super powerful. Normally, their healing technique doesn't require you to be powerful or have a certain amount of energy. You just need to heal. Like Dende, he's significantly weaker than everybody else, so he could just still heal them. But yeah, he struggled, but now he can fully heal not only Granola, but Goku and Vegeta completely. So I was like, that's weird. I think they did that just so they can have, Frieza definitively beat them while their powers back up, instead of him just beating them while they're already severely damaged. And as this happens, Gasu gets back up. He's more like, he's like more shriveled and scrawny looking, and he's still fighting, attacking. He actually blasts, Monaito through the chest, taking him out. He's dying, which, to be honest, I can understand why Granola feels affected by it, but if we're being honest, he could be revived by the Dragon Balls anyway, though they do fix him, but it's through a different means. But yeah, he's taken down. Granola is, focusing on him. Granola doesn't even step in, even though he's healed up. He's too focused and worried on him. And Goku and Vegeta jump into the fray. They start punching him, hitting him, but no matter what they hit him with, even though they're able to rip his skin off of his face, which was pretty, graphic and gruesome, which I appreciate. They did that. It still didn't stop him. They're like, he's like a zombie and stuff at this point. And I think what happened was, well, they did explain it. They stated that he used up the rest of his energy and life energy to, get stronger, because he did the same thing Granola did, where he used up his, he used the Dragon Balls to use up most of his life to gain all this power. Granola also used up quite a bit when he used that attack, so he lost even more. But he got healed, so we don't know where it's going to happen with him or there. But Gas at this point was just not willing to quit, and he was pumping more and more energy from his life, and he was starting to decay, and he was getting damaged and stuff. And, Elect tried to leave earlier, but now he's like, oh, he's fighting them. And he's like, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. And he's worried because he contacted Frieza to come there to kill him, but now that he's severely damaged, he can't kill Frieza. He's scared that if Frieza comes there, he's going to be too powerful and kill them. So, yeah, he's worried. And he had a right to be so. It made sense. But yeah, he's trying to hurry him up, and he's showcasing no care for his brother, which Goku's calling him out, saying, he's your family, how can you do this? And he's like, I don't care. He starts talking trash to him, and Gas finds out that he's dying. He's like, what, I'm dying? Which I kind of felt bad for him. I was like, his brother's kind of an asshole. He's basically making him kill himself just for his own thing, and he's talking shit to him, and he didn't even know he was dying. He's like, what, I'm dying? And he's fighting him, he's like a zombie. No matter what we do, he just keeps on going forward. He fires his own energy attack, flies through it, takes the damage, doesn't care, kicks him in the face. He's beating them up, and time is run up. Frieza arrives. He lands down on the planet. I don't know if he came through a ship. It seems like he came through just regular flying, I guess. He fell down in his final form, and then he's basically talking about, oh, so you brought me here to, trick me and stuff. And he asks Gas, like, what are you going to do? And Gas tries to attack him and kill him, but he goes in, punches his hand through his chest, killing him, and he starts to decay completely. His skin and his hair all falls out until he turns into a skeleton and falls down. Now that's one of the most gruesome deaths I've seen in Dragon Ball in quite a while, so it's very crazy, but I absolutely love that. I love the horrific and graphic more stuff when it comes to Dragon Ball. But yeah, he takes him out, and he even stomps on his skull, crushing his skull. And I'll get into what he does after, but I do want to talk about the fact that he took him down with one shot and is only in his final form. And Goku and Vegeta are surprised because even though he might look more damaged in this state that he's in, Gas has used up more, given up more of his life to get more powerful. So he was still very powerful. Even though he took quite a bit of damage, you assume he would be beaten. He was still quite powerful because Goku and Vegeta got their health restored. And even though they were doing decently well, and it wasn't that long of a fight, he was still able to hold up and deal with them. So it showcased that, Frieza, and they were still surprised. So that means Frieza and his final form can take out Gas, which is insane. And then he, Elec starts talking trash. He goes up to Elec and blasts him in the face and kills him. Which, personally, if I'm being honest, that was a waste. We all thought that Elec had like a genius plan. He was this or that. He didn't have anything. He was a weak idiot, and his plan backfired, and he was just pathetic. I think it was just lame. So he obliterates him. Then he mentions to them that he got stronger, that he went to another dimension. His people found like a dimension somehow. He went in there and trained there for 10 years. So like the time was different, like the hyperbolic time travel retained there for 10 years and came out 10 years stronger, and he got a new form, which is his Black Frieza form, which I'm going to call it black facing Frieza in this video. But yeah, he got his black form, and there's quite a bit. I'm going to go on talking about all this stuff, but I want to just recap it. He one-shots them, takes them down with his punch, and his new black form with 10 years of training, obviously. He takes them down, and instead of finishing them off, he goes back to his regular final form and says, I'm not going to take you guys out today. I'm feeling generous. He gets a ship, and then he's like, I came here to get a waiter and a waitress, basically trying to get Gas's, Alec's other two people. I don't remember if he takes them, but whatever. Something happens right there. He leaves, then Whis comes, heals up Naito, and he's talking to them, and Goku asks, like, oh, do you want to come to Beerus' planet to train with us, Gas? He's like, no, I'm going to use the Dragon Balls to fix up this planet first, and then I'm going to bury it. So maybe later on in the future, like with Broly, in the Dragon Ball superhero movie, they might have him go with them to train, because he is very powerful. He might not be the most powerful, but he is powerful. And then Whis is like, okay, cool, whatever, bye. And then Vegeta asks him, he's like, was Frieza the strongest one? The Oracle fish was talking about? He's like, who knows? Maybe somebody else in the universe. Which was annoying. I was like, just tell us, dude. Why the fuck are we doing this right now? So yeah, basically that's where it ended. If I'm being honest, this manga was pretty short, and that was basically the recap. Now let me go through the story plots itself and what I felt about it. First, let me talk about stuff that I like. I like the gruesomeness. I love how ruthless Frieza was. I like what happened with Gas and how he looked. I like how fucked up it got with the whole Elec stuff. I like how Elec finally died. And I do like the fact that Granola might be coming in the future and training with them. And it did lead up to the future arc with Frieza again, but I'll talk about it in a bit. Also, so those are what I like. Now let's talk about everything else and stuff that I dislike. Now I'm going to be frank with you guys. I did not like this chapter. I think this chapter was dumb for a couple of reasons. One, it was too short. Two, it was not necessary to have Frieza coming back. Three, I do not like the idea of Frieza coming back. I know a lot of you guys do, but if I'm being honest, it's a stupid idea, and I don't care what you guys think. It's a dumbass idea. What's they called? They didn't need to go this route. They already beat him earlier. I think last chapter was good enough. They didn't need to lead up to this. This was pointless. I do like the gore, like I said, but everything else I could care less for. And the whole Whis not telling us is like, fuck you, dude. Just tell us. This shit pisses me off. They're not gonna be telling us until maybe the next arc, and towards the end of the next arc, like, we're gonna reveal it now. Like, just tell us now. Also, I'm sick and tired of them sticking to the Universe 7. Bring threats from other universes. We know there's beings from other universes that are strong in the gods of destruction, or like as godly level, they could do some damage. Why don't you bring them over to do something? Why are we always focusing on Universe 7? We're just trending back to the same shit. I mean, we had Broly movie, which basically just canonized Broly to give them a threat, just using the Universe 7 character. Then for the Dragon Ball Superheroes, they brought, the Red Ribbon Army back, and then they made a Cell over again, and now they're bringing Frieza back and giving him power, basically doing the Golden Frieza thing again, except Black Frieza. Like, what are they doing? Why do they keep on doing this? You can't give us new characters. You can't give us other characters. You can tell that they've run out of cool, new, powerful characters that they can use from Universe 7 because they keep on using the same characters. So if you're going to keep on doing that, then use somebody else from another universe instead of just retreading the same shit. Also, what more can, Black Frieza's arc add to the story of Dragon Ball? The only thing it's going to add is higher the power scaling. That's it. It's not going to add on new story. It's not going to add on new lore. It's not going to make the story better in any shape or means. It's just going to be, Goku and Vegeta fighting against Frieza again. This time, I hope they officially kill him off, never bring him back again, and I hope Vegeta does it. If they don't have Vegeta doing it, then it's pointless to have it, you know? And the whole black thing, they did this with the Golden Frieza. First, let's talk about the design. Lame-ass design. It reminds me of Golden Frieza's design. All he did was have his final form, a little bit buffed up, a little bit changed, but mostly color swapped. That's it. Are you telling me that it was lame when they did it with Golden Frieza and they're doing it again? At this point, stop giving him transformations if he's not going to do anything cool with it. It's just stupid. Now, at least this time, I'll give them some credit that it's reasonable why he got stronger, because he was in a dimension training for 10 years. And he got a new form, so that makes more sense why he got ridiculously OP this time. It didn't make sense the first time because Resurrection of F, he only trained for 4 months, and from what we knew in the anime at least, all he did was beat up his lackey, which is like, that's not a good enough reason to get that powerful. At least the manga, this time, they're like, oh well, he went to another dimension, he trained for 10 years. Though I still don't like the idea of making Frieza a big threat again, I would at least respect that. But the way I feel about it is, I felt like this is what they should have done with the Resurrection of F. Instead of redoing Frieza again now, they should have had this be the first reason for why Frieza got it. Let's say in Resurrection of F, the reason why Frieza got the power was he went to a dimension where he got to train for 10 years, and this dimension had like godly energy in it, where he was able to absorb in his body as strong as he got, and basically had some, godly golden Frieza form. Then I would have been like, you know what? Even though I don't like the idea of bringing back old characters, are we going to write it this way? At least it's reasonable why he got OP and came back strong. But that reason was dumb. This time, it makes sense because, if he can get that strong in 4 months of training, then it makes sense in 10 years of training, and in, like, maybe a volatile dimension, he could get way stronger. That makes sense. But, like, I felt like they should have done this when they first brought him back, and they shouldn't have brought him back this time. Instead of just doing it now, because now it's like, okay. But also, if you think about it, it's actually the opposite of what I thought before. Because before it was like, it's ridiculous for him to get that strong in 4 months. Now for me, it's like, it's kind of ridiculous for him to be this weak after 10 years. Yes, he did get strong enough, and Goku and them got stronger. People say they got this many times stronger, that many times stronger. But remember how strong he got from 4 months of training. Now he's trained 10 years, and in another dimension, this should have made him Beerus level. At least Beerus level. I know some of you guys say, well, that's ridiculous, but that's how crazy the power scaling was, the jump from power. If he got that crazy of a jump from power for 4 months of basic training, then 10 years of extreme training, he should have got, Beerus level way past what Goku and Vegeta are right now. He does one-tap them, but still, it doesn't mean that much, and I highly doubt they're going to put him above Beerus level still at this point. It's just dumb. Also, if Frieza was going to train and stuff, why the hell did he not do this in the Broly movie? In the Broly movie, instead of him training to get stronger and to try to deal with Goku and Vegeta, he just went to get another Saiyan to do the work, even though he hates Saiyans. And he doesn't know anything about Saiyan, doesn't know how powerful he is, if he could be a threat, and if this guy might be dangerous to him. Which he was. It's just like so stupid. He didn't train in that movie, but now he's training back again. Really? It's just dumb. I don't like the idea of redoing Frieza again. It's like, at this point, they're just being really, really fucking lazy. I'm sick and tired of it. We have just the Dragon Ball superhero movie where they brought back Cell. Now they bring back Frieza. At this point, just bring back fucking Kid Buu. And now I'm not talking about through Oob. Bring back Kid Buu, bring back Buhan, and make him get ridiculously OP power and beat the fuck out of them. Because you're just repeating the same shit. I did not like that. I hated that idea. I also don't like the fact that we didn't say anything. And the fact that Goku and Vegeta are now mad that, oh, how did you get this powerful? Like, dude, why weren't you fucking mad when he reached godlyhood from 4 months of training? He trained in another dimension, and it was already reached godlyhood before, so it's like, it makes sense now. And also, the black form, did he just do this just so he can get the N-word pass or something? I feel like this is racist. He's just doing this to get the N-word pass because for years he's been calling the Saiyans monkeys and shit, and all this racist ass terms. And as a white alien, he can't call people monkeys. That's just racist. But now that he's black, I guess he has more like, he's like, hey, look, I'm black. But to me, it's kind of like blackfacing. Okay, enough joking around, but I'm just like, the black form is lazy. It's a dumb name. It's just as dumb as Golden Frieza. I don't like the fact that he's coming back. There's no real added. People who like this, you're the problem. You're the reason why Dragon Ball is so shit. You guys keep on loving this shit. I don't know why you guys are saying it like it's something new. The funny thing is, the same people that were shitting on this Granola arc because Granola got powerful, Dragon Balls. Now we're seeing Frieza coming back and getting stronger, and you're like, yep, I like this. This is, no, I don't like this. This is fucking stupid. I'm sorry, but you're a fucking moron if you think this is good. at least with Granola's one, he's a new character. He has a different story. He actually has a good backstory. He has meaning and reasoning for why he's doing what he's doing. Frieza's just the same old shit, and it's like Goku and Vegeta are idiots. They let this guy live. He killed. He's still being a tyrant. He's obviously still evil, and he got even more powerful. Now he's a big threat. Also, him just leaving for no reason. Why? You have the perfect golden opportunity to kill these two assholes. You've been complaining about, oh, these guys are a threat, they keep on ruining all my stuff. Now you have the perfect time and you're like, no, fuck it. I just want a waiter and a waitress. A chef and a waitress. Are you fucking kidding me? Now, like, we know what's gonna happen. He's gonna allow them, they're gonna get trained with Whis, get stronger, and they're gonna beat and kill him. And then he's gonna be like, no, I lost, like, dumbass. You could have killed them. You just let them go for no reason. Why did you show them mercy? You're a villain. Why the... He just came there to flex on them and then left. The dumbest shit ever. Yeah, I hated this chapter. I hated this ending. They didn't need to end this way. They could have ended the last chapter. This was all unnecessary. I hate Frieza Black. I hate all this stuff. I hate what they're going to do. I'm definitely going to despise the next arc. Though I'm still going to read it and stuff. But I'm not going to like it. Yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this review. Recap and discussion video, and I hope you guys stay tuned for next time.